Okay, somebody asked me about dimensions. I'm going to read it from my book, 101 Answers from the Universe. You can get on Amazon. And this is a book that was completely downloaded to me in 2019. Yeah, 2019, because Source told me I had to have the book out by 2020. I had no idea why. And it kind of blows me away because they also made me subtitle it. You can't see it on this one, but the subtitle is Eyes Wide Open. Anyways, here's what the book says about dimensions. Here's what Source says about dimensions. So I've already put this in another video, but I'll reiterate it again. There is 1 to 3. It focuses on the body, learning the basic needs, expression as a human being. In 1 to 3, we have less choice when we are in spirit form. We have to return immediately. We are led more by animal instinct. In fact, the law of 1 says that we may have been animals in those dimensions, or at least 1 or at least 2. And we are led more by survival is important, and the focus is on self. 4 to 6, which is where we're in the midst of right now. We're in the midst of moving from 3 to 4. 4 to 6 is when we're in the 4, the planet is in 4, according to the law of the 1. As a planet, we're in 4D, and I call it dimensions, or that's what Source told me. They call it densities. It's basically the same thing. And once we move into 4, we're in that triad of the next level, which is 4 to 7. Or 4 to 6, sorry. So it's 4, 5, and 6. When we are learning to think for ourselves, we are learning to get comfort from nature and to serve others. In understanding the heart center, when in spirit form, while in the 4th to 6th dimensions, one has more choices and can stay in heaven, a so-called heaven, this place longer before returning. 7 to 9 are the dimensions where one is more spiritual form, understanding that when in human form, one must seek purification and evolve. In spirit form, you have many choices of utopias, and you can be a guide for a short time, possibly for those that you love, and before you departed, and choose when to come back. After the 9th, there's an endless amount of dimensions. We strive to be in dimensions that are most peaceful without limitation, so we can express our being in any way we wish without harm, psychologically, mentally, emotionally, or physically. We are living in a challenging and confusing time, yet boy, I did this in 2019, so watch this. Confusing times, yet with as much abundance and advanced technology to have all that we desire. But does it have to be at a price? At the cost of our planet's health, our welfare, and the imbalance of who prospers and who does not? No, it does not. In 2020, we will unveil all the questions which lead to the answers, and they are also revealed in this book. Questions that ask about the meaning of life. Why are we here on earth? Why now with these people in these countries? Why in this particular body? And why for only a few years and yet for some decades? How long do we have to recover the damage we have made in our world? Is there life after death? Is there reincarnation? These are all answered in this book. What are the physics of who we are? Who is God? Who is Source? How can we find true love? Are there soulmates? What is the fastest way to evolve? How can we find abundance? There's a law of attraction real. How can I make the difference? How can I discover my mission and find happiness, and so much more? But this part blew me away. I'm just rereading my own book. No, it does not. In 2020, we will unveil all of the questions. And isn't this what we're all arguing about amongst each other? Is that there's a question of what pro-choice. It's all about pro-choice. There's a question about who's controlling. There's a question about why are we all unhealthy. There's a question about Why is the world at war? There's a question about why are prices escalating so high? There's so many questions, and the answers are being unveiled, and people are arguing and bickering and debating about if those answers are true, or even if those questions should be even answered. Anyways, I'll read more from my book. All you have to do is ask me a question. Here's a table of contents. Take a snapshot. Which one do you want me to read? Or make up your own, and I'll get an answer from source. This one was really interesting. I didn't expect to get this added on version. And if you've read my book, make a comment about it. Thank you.